Rhonda Hurst.
I'm Rhonda Hurst. Tan told us about this. I've lived in Texas for most of my life. I'm an engineer and a mom. I'm the gentleman that spoke about green light. That's wonderful, but that's not what his website says, and that's not what happens. And if you are in the Dallas Promise program, you have to join it. You don't have a choice. They have a captive audience of public school children, and they get paid for this. And consent in the Louisville ISD, you know what that is? You sign a form saying I'm taking the iPad, and into Louisville ISD, you've consented to all of it. You've consented to illegal psychological assessments. You've consented to your child being data mined for everything. And this is in order to get your records from Louisville, you have to do a public information request. If they exist. If they exist, they'll give them to you. But you know they exist because you've seen them, but then they tell you they don't exist. But we know they exist. So there's a lot of shenanigans going on in the public schools. But I'm here to say a digital lock, there should be no digital identity tied to anybody. The parents' control is not ownership. If it's ownership, not control. And we don't want our stuff in your system to begin with. So when the gentleman says, oh, we have to walk through the door to get access to it, we all know by talking to the people on the ground, it's already been uploaded. So it just means you don't access it, but they have it. It's true. It's parent after parent after parent. And you can audit. If they can audit the data, that means they can see it. And, we don't do unidentifiable markers. A college computer engineer can put together unidentifiable markers and figure out who the heck it is. Yeah, we hear it all the time. And even their own website says, everything you can put in here. You can put your vaccinations, your medical info, school records, everything, because you know what? We're too lazy to carry around our stuff. Read their website. The marketing is, well, this is just so much easier, So stop this is what's happening with parent after parent after parent. So the private companies that have direct ties to the government, because the ancestral relationships between these digital companies and the state are incredible. You got to stop hiring your friends because we're noticing. And you're getting big, fat, taxpayer-funded fees for a captive audience that can't say no. These companies will use your children for commodities for data mining, and your life will never be forgotten. It also sets up for digital twinning, which are virtual selves on blockchain. This technology has been used in China, we know, for their social credit system. It was used as the IBM Hyperledger fabric in Europe for vaccine passports. This is being used to harness and track our kids. It's being rolled out in our health records. You're getting you're giving yourself as a free commodity to profit big tech and government, and you're giving away your constitutional rights. We're not car parts. We're not produce. We're America. We're a constitutional republic with God-given rights that shall not be infringed on. Mama bears like me are going to fight to make sure it stays that way. The graphic I gave you is from the World Economic Forum. It shows exactly what they want to do. And my experience with blockchain is, as an engineer, blockchain is coming to where I work. The blockchain system that's about to be delivered fully functional will double the revenue of the electric company. I've talked to them. We've been on the ground. The problem is they're selling it as it's undeletable. So you do something stupid in high school, colleges, they're not going to ask you. Even Greenlight says you don't even have to apply for colleges anymore. They'll find you. So that means that the colleges have license to do their own social credit system. So I get that it sounds all rainbows and unicorns, but talk to the parents after parent who the school districts are no help. We have no recourse. We're parents. We don't have lawyers. We don't have money. They know that. They string us out. Oh, you have to do a Title I complaint, Title II, So 6 months later, the problem's irrelevant. My kids aren't we don't have social media. My kids they're in a low-tech school. I'm raising them like the 80s, and every single one of their teachers know it. Because what's happening has been verified by our school district leaders. That's why we're here. And because blockchain's being sold as a next big gadget, and Mike Morath is in bed with the blockchain people who want to use public children's school as a captive audience, that's why we're here talking about it, because it's so incestual that Mike Morath's people are the ones getting the money. Well, heck, I wish I was his friend. I'll make a company. That's what we're seeing. And I'm sorry, I've been steeped in this stuff for a month now, but I hear all this, but that's why we're here. And you're hearing it over and over, but every day we're getting shut down. Sorry.
Thank you. Any questions? To be clear, I don't hire anybody.
I know.
It was me. Okay. No questions or comments?
I'll just comment. Rhonda, thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing your passion and the testimony. I think it was very good for the members, for all of us to hear your thoughts and comments on everything that you covered. And so I just appreciate you coming down to Austin and sharing your feedback, as I do everyone that's provided their testimony today. So thank you very much.
Thank you. I echo Representative Parker's comments. Thank you very much for coming, and thank you for your passion. Don't apologize for it. Thank you.